Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win, you find a way to lose. Like and subscribe, become a member to the channel. Thank you. Leave that donation for that fried rice and chicken wings, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Look, man, Ngannou versus Wilder in Africa. September 2025, question mark. Is that what's happening if Wilder gets past Herndon? That's the question, man. Y'all want an answer? Wilder kind of gave us that. He said he has a big fight out of country if he gets past Herndon. Then there's a third fight this year. A big fight out of country. Who could he be fighting as a heavyweight? AJ, maybe, but I don't know if that's the direction it's going to go. I do know they want that fight. I think that AJ fights the third fight. He ain't fighting Wardley. He ain't going to fight no Atama. Deontay Wilder ain't going to do that. And even freaking Maliki's not going to push Wilder to fight those guys. Wilder's a championship level fighter. He's going to fight like a Usyk, someone on that level. I don't even think he'd fight the bar. I think really he's looking at an AJ fight. But anyway, outside of that, outside the country, the bar has shit going on. Parker has stuff going on. Usyk has stuff going on. When you sit here and you think about, man, who could Wilder possibly fight outside of the country at heavyweight? Bucoli's fighting soon. Really, Ajagba is fighting Bucoli, so the only person that it makes sense, and my boy Herndon was telling me, man, is Ngannou. And the timing couldn't be perfect as far as the comment that was left on the video, because I went outside and ran today. I ran for like 30 minutes and a walk for an hour, so an hour and 30 minutes. And while I'm listening to YouTube on there and the different boxing news, I saw where Francis Ngannou is training with Teddy Atlas. Now, I don't know if that means anything. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, I don't know if that means anything, but Teddy Atlas was working with him and showing him how to get power on the uppercut and showing him how to bend, kind of bend to the side and shoot it. So, let me see something. Ready for Triple D or Usyk yet? Pause that. Ngannou. See if I can show y'all what I'm talking about. Okay. These are those were older videos of him training him. They're from a couple years ago, so all right, I'll take that back. But bottom line is, Ngannou said he wants to fight Deontay Wilder. Those are two fights. He said he wanted AJ and Wilder. He fought AJ already. He says now he wants to fight Wilder. But it only makes sense because you think about Ngannou, he wants to come back to boxing. And what better opponent, especially to fight in Africa, than Deontay Wilder? And is that a winnable fight for Ngannou? I think it's definitely a winnable fight for him. Is that a winnable fight for Deontay? It's definitely a winnable fight. So here you go, a straight 50-50 fight. Deontay's not what he once was. Ngannou, I think AJ took a pound of flesh out of that chin. If Wilder can land on him, Wilder's going to have some success. But this is the problem. When Fury fought Ngannou was a novice boxer. When AJ fought him, Ngannou in his head was a superstar boxer, but he proved to be a novice boxer. A lot of time his pants is then. I'm not so sure I want to categorize Ngannou as a novice boxer anymore. And Wilder's going in the ring with a different Francis Ngannou that Fury and AJ faced. And Ngannou's going in the ring with a different Deontay Wilder that Fury faced. This Wilder isn't the same animal that Fury got in the ring with 3 times. So if you ask me, hey man, who you favoring? I'm favoring Ngannou. I just don't know. We got to see how Wilder looks against Herndon. If he's coming in there and he's firing on all cylinders, okay, we got something. But even him going in against Ngannou, Wilder runs back into the damn problem. Someone about his height, arms about the same in length, much bigger than him in this case. Skill for skill, maybe about the same. Wilder got the big right hand, but Ngannou has heavy hands. And Wilder doesn't do good when he fights fighters that are about his height or with the reach who can get to him. He does better against guys who are shorter with not as much reach. I just think this shit makes for a great fight. And it's a big crossover fight. The whole MMA world, the boxing world. And no matter what, especially if Wilder ends up tranquilizing Tyrell Herndon. One first round, first couple shots, boom, bing, knocks him out cold. That's going to be what Wilder needs and what Ngannou needs to build into this fight. But if he doesn't do that, I think that hurts the marketing of this fight to the fans. Anyway, Ngannou versus Wilder, you figure Wilder's fighting in April, May, June. When is Wilder fighting? Wilder's fighting. Let me see, I'll tell you right now. Wilder. In June. So Wilder's fighting June 27th against Tyrell Herndon. June, you forget July, August, September. Could be a fight in October, November, December. So he could be fighting him in September. And come back and fight again this year. He said a third fight, 3 fights this year. It could be the June, then July, August, September, then October, November, December. It could be September, December. Especially if he doesn't take any damage against Herndon, against Ngannou, if he wins. Even if he gets past Herndon and he loses to Ngannou, I mean, I don't know what Wilder does then. You lose to Ngannou, nobody's going to want to understand that Ngannou's been training. Ngannou's gotten better. And then they're going to sit back and just really call Wilder a hype job, which I think is unfair to Deontay Wilder. Anyway, make the fight. I'd love to see it because you know one thing about that fight, that shit ain't going to go goddamn. That shit may not even go 4 rounds. If that fight goes 4 rounds, that means they're showing too much respect to each other. Anyway, y'all keep cool. I'm about to go buy some shrimp. I'm about to cook some shrimp for my sons, man. In the breeze.